issue with your Range Rover, but this is one that I thought was pretty good for you all to check out. I've had this side light issue for such a long time, and the one thing that's crazy, I was questioning what the side light was. This looks to be a side light, so I just assumed this was the one that was a side light. But it turns out the error was actually referring to specifically this one. This was the light right here that was referring to as the side light. This is my Range Rover. So this is a 2007 Range Rover. So you hear the word Land Rover, Range Rover, HSE. But I wanted to let you know, you all may have a side light error on your dash whenever the car cranks up. The first error. So the easiest thing, I've had this, when I say I had this thing for a while, I had this error for a long time. And so long story short, I was hesitating. I'm like, oh God. So I did a couple of YouTube videos, watched a couple of YouTube videos, and it is the simplest thing. It's taking off your grill, but it's not so complex. So don't be intimidated by that. I know I was. So the first is just 3 screws right here on the grill. That screw right there, that screw right there, and that screw right there. That's it. And the thing comes completely off. And for each light, it's literally that screw, and down there you can't really see it because the grill is on. It actually is another little tension connection, but it's no screws at all. And what you do is you actually can choose to pull the cable, disconnect the cable. But I actually was able to put my hand behind it without any problems. Okay, I was able to put my hand behind it without any problems. That one actually came off easier than this one. And what I did, I changed it to those LEDs. You see, it's a little cloudy, but man, it's super clear whenever it comes on. So I changed it to that little gray LED right there. So hopefully this helps. I know I was looking for a YouTube video, and I really could. It was hard to really find one that was a side light. I did end up finding something on from UK, but this is a 2007 Range Rover HSE that actually had a side light. So boom, I changed them, and that was it. So I'm holding this because I need to change the hydraulics for the hood because they broke. But just so you can see what the LED is, this is the exact packaging that I switched to. This is exact packaging that I switched to right here. But there we go. There we go. That is the LED Cool White 2825 by Sylvania. I got it straight out of AutoZone. I paid like 16, 17 bucks, and that was it. So hopefully this helps somebody out there in YouTube land. Thank you for like and subscribe. I'm actually trying to do something different. I don't know about different, but I'm doing a little bit of this. This is stuff that I like to do. So I want to make sure I show y'all a little bit of stuff that's cool with me. I actually like cars. I love my daughter above all. She does a lot of activities. We do a lot of things together. So family, as well as shoes, and a lot of community service as well. So this falls under car repair. Hopefully it helps somebody, and bada bing, the light went off. So like and subscribe all day, every day. All right, yeah, so today we actually had like the courage to simply fix my car. The side light indicator or air light had come on in the car, and it's been there for, I probably say almost a year. And I like, all right, well, I'll get to it, and I never did, or I'll get somebody to fix this, never did. So I finally just found a video on YouTube, and it actually was pretty easy, even though it looks hard, especially since you're taking the grill off. But at the end of the day, whenever you actually looking at it, it really wasn't so bad. It was only like 3 screws to take the grill off, and then 2 more screws to take the light off. Don't get it confused. This entire light has to come off. This entire light has to come off. You can't access it. You can't access it below it. But the good thing about it, it really is just come apart. The video actually showed that you would disconnect the cable. I was actually able to access the side light without disconnecting the cable. Now, of course, you changing those other lights, you would definitely have to disconnect the cable. If I have the ability to not disrupt anything, I'm going to do that. So I was able to stick my hand back there, twist the cap off, pull the side light off, change the lamp, and I was able to knock it out without any problem. There's one other little cord right here. You can't really see it, but there's a little cable that's right on the inside. but you just slide it out of the little slot. That's all. There's not even a disconnection, and whenever you put it back on, just put the cable, slide it right back into the slot. So for the most part, it's pretty easy. If I can do it, y'all can do it. So just save your money. Just go to AutoZone, get the little lamp, and your total work might be $16, $18. And I remember I upgraded to the LEDs, and you can kind of see they're pretty sharp too. And that's the first time it's been looking that way in probably almost a year, maybe even longer or whatever. So fortunately, that was that's pretty good. So hopefully that helps you all. Hopefully that gets you to, at least one insight from somebody who is not a car person. I'm a car person, but I do not know how to work on cars. But at least one thing that I was able to save some money by just doing it myself. All right, hopefully that helps. And for the most part, it was pretty straightforward. I think my total time may have been, I don't even know if I was out here an hour. I think I was only done like both sides for like 30 minutes, real talk, because it really did come out pretty smooth, like the video said. So just think about it as you are trying to save a few pennies and do something real quick on changing those lights, because if it hasn't happened, it probably will. So that's it. My next issue is going to be trying to figure out this other little light part right here. This is my indicator. That indicator right there, believe it or not, the cable was down into the space and there's no light on it. So that'll be my next project. Much love. Y'all be blessed.